Plett.
Thank you, Speaker. Colleagues, I am delighted to rise in this chamber today to congratulate, and it's a little belated, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on an outstanding season culminated in a Grey Cup victory. On November the 24th, the Blue Bombers won their 11th Grey Cup, defeating the Hamilton Tiger Cats 38-12 and bringing their 29-year drought to an end. 1990 was a long time ago, and that was the last year that the Blue Bombers brought the Grey Cup home. So by the time the playoff season rolled around this year, it did not look like another victory was likely, and skepticism was high. The Bombers had finished third in the Western Division, and few people gave them a chance of coming out on top. Well, never underestimate a Manitoban. From the halftime of their first playoff game, they broke all expectations, outscoring their opponents 83-25. By the time they got to the big game, running back Andrew Harris was a man on fire. He ended the game with 134 yards rushing, 35 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. He then became the first player in CFL history to be named not only the game's most valuable player, but was also awarded the Dick Zuderman Trophy as the most valuable Canadian player. This is an incredible achievement for Andrew Harris, since it comes on top of his earlier 2011 win of the same Zuderman Trophy. To top it all off, Andrew Harris is born and raised in Winnipeg, and Manitobans couldn't be prouder. But as we all know, it takes an entire team to win. And the other week, fans turned out in force to celebrate their entire team, shutting down Winnipeg's downtown for a huge, jubilant Grey Cup parade. Winnipeg police estimate that over 10,000 people lined the streets to cheer on their team. Wow. Colleagues, as tremendous as it is to win the Grey Cup, it is even more rewarding to see your city and your province come alive with joy, celebration, and camaraderie. Football for many Canadians is not only a wonderful sport, it is an event that brings families and communities together. So, I want to thank the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, not just for their success in this year's season, but for being role models to every other youth every year, to our youth every year, for demonstrating what can be achieved through perseverance and hard work, for pressing through the difficult times and not giving up when things look bleak. These are the qualities of true champions, and that's exactly what they are. Colleagues, I know that every senator will want to join me today in congratulating Coach O'Shea and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on both a great season and on a fantastic finale to that season, their impressive victory in the 2019 Grey Cup.